Good morning, friends. Welcome to Azure Talks. So today we are here to understand to build up actually RPA in a day lab. So we will start with the Azure portal, wherein we will try to get our virtual machine created. So we'll go for here from here. Okay, so go and create a virtual machine. So generally this can be done with the help of your local laptop also, but if it is an official one, or if it is personal, this works. If it is an official one, then you may face a lot of difficulties while accessing the RPA entity. So the best is create a virtual machine and then do it. So I'll just try to create a virtual machine and then go for it. So I'll just create a RPA in a day, and then I will just copy it. So that's the resource creation, and then the VM. We'll say dash VM. I would like to host it under Australia time zone. So let me put it on Australia Central, and then these availability group. I said I don't need right now, but yes, if it is your machine is in, you want to have a redundancy, then definitely go for either of them. But right now it is not needed. So I will go with the security standard, and I need Windows 11 Professional. That's good. Uh, now it is asking for which machine should I take. So Australia Central does not support V8MS. Okay, so I think I have to go back to I think India, and then see if it is supporting or not. So this can be a random one. So don't worry. In case you need to check while creating that whether this uh, particular size is being supported or not. So that's the case. Okay. So over here I will just put in the Azure user and then try to put in the password. Okay. And then the port licenses. I have few licenses from my MCT port. I will just say next. Disk we are going for a premium SSD. No problem. Go for networking. We will leave it as it is, because we are not in a class of Azure, so I will make you understand. It's just a standard one, no problem. Go for management. Over here, yeah, I would like to have a shutdown into IST. Let's since we are deploying in over here, so make it 7. Right now it is 5:30, 5:13 a.m. in India. So I think 7 o'clock, by 1 or 2 hour, my demo will be done. So I'll just say next. No rules to be created. Tags. Right now, I don't require any tag, but I would recommend to put in the tag, like maybe something like Umesh, and then say RPA, maybe something lab. I will say Azure Talks. I think that makes a okay. So Azure and okay, Azure Talks cannot be taken. Okay, so let's see here, and over here let me put RPA. Yeah, so that's been taken out, and then go next review. So the first process in RPA out of RPA in a day is to create a virtual machine first on Windows 11, and once that is created, then we will follow the next step. So it's still validating. So once the validation is passed, it will show you the cost also, how much per hour it will be costing. And then once it is getting created, just said validation is passed, just click on create. So we will come back when it is created. Normally it takes 2 to 3 minutes. I don't want to make this video long, so I'll just pause it. Okay guys, so welcome back. So I think the VM has been created, so let's go ahead and log in there. So you need to come to this portal and then download it. Once it is downloaded, you need to come up with the username and the password. The username was Azure user, and then password. Yeah, so it is getting connected. So once it is getting connected, okay, what we are going to do is over here, we will try to open the Power Platform, okay, and I will show you that how we can download for desktop. This might take some time because that's the Windows 11 PC and we are starting for the first time, so it will treat that as a very new PC, so it has been time. Now what we are going to do over here is firstly we'll try to go to make.powerplatform.com, okay, without the data, continue browsing, and over here type make dot power platform power apps, which is Power Automate. I think directly we will go here. Yep, that's the direct website. Now over ID I will be using as my uh, Dynamics 365 user group ID, and let's see if that works or not. So we have to click on the next. Once done, I need to showcase the password, and then it will be approving. Okay, so give me a second. I just approved it. Yep. So I'm using Microsoft Authenticator, which I have just approved it. After approval, once the screen pops up, we need to install the Power Automate, okay, for desktop. So go to the My Flow, go to the desktop flows, yep, and then there will be an option to download the app. So over here, that's the install button which is showing in. So we'll come in and then say Power Automate for desktop. So this also may take few seconds to download, and then we will quickly start it. Okay, so that has been started. I wait for. Okay, so that's installation window, and then say next to it. Let me put it aside. I would say install build desktop flows. Yes, create a. Yep, I want to create a, and I think that should work. And then say stop. In the meantime, let's download few files, which is important. Yeah, so we'll try to get the installation done. So RPA automation is done, desktop application is done, register the machine. We'll do that, and then we will try to do the coffee shop invoice. Okay, so this has been done. It's doing. So once this Power Automate for desktop installs, we also get a installation of machine. What we are going to do over here is we will try to register this machine. This is the register second point which we need to do it. So this will basically register Power Automate machine runtime will register this virtual machine, as a agent to trigger the virtual machines if you are making it attended or unattended. So that's the like later stage we will understand. But to start with the Power Automate, that's the feature which we need to go to. So that's let's do the enabling the extension. So we will, this is the compatible. Let's go on and get the add-on. So just say add the extension. So basically, if you are having Chrome, you should have it. And in case you are having a only Edge, so only Edge will be shown. Right now, it is only showing one. Otherwise, it will show list of browsers which you have. So that's done, and say launch app. In the meantime, also what I'm going to do, I will just try to go and open the Power Automate machine runtime and run as administrator. So again, it will ask for the user ID and the password. I need to get in. User group india india.com and then sign in. Password, I think it will have an authentication again, so do it. And once it is done, it is approved. Yep. So it has come up with the runtime machine automate. Over here also I need to give the same user ID and the password. uh, User group india.com. Okay, so this has been done. I don't have to uh, go for a get started. Okay, now let's register the machine quickly here. Okay, so it is start asking us which environment you would like to. So right now I will go with the default one and say register. Okay, so based on environment which we have created, you can pick and choose. Once it is done, you just refresh the settings. Yeah, okay, so cannot register a. Okay, so if this red or yellow pop-ups comes in that you don't have the virtual machine license, like valid license for Power Automate desktop, what you need to do is just click on go premium and then you will get it. I think we need to get start trial and it should come in. I have to clear and then this also start trial, so it will be 90 days trial. I think I need to close and then open it again. Oh, now it worked. Okay, so your machine RPA in a day VM has been registered. So that's the environment which we are going to use, and this is done. So this is connected, so we are good here. Go down, and the next step would be to get your this is done. Register your machine is done. Now we need to download the coffee shop. So that's the two setups we need to download. So once you click, uh, this files is getting downloaded, and also you can, that's the RPA in a day student file. Let's see what we have. So we have our, okay, so that's the complete solution, and within the solution we have control setup. So let me open it, try to install it. Okay, so that's the Win32 application which we will be using it in Power Automate desktop. So I think this is done, and then quickly check whether it has been installed or not. So look for controls for invoicing and then it's done. So basically, just want to rephrase that what we have done. We tried to create a virtual machine, and after creating the virtual machine, we quickly downloaded the Power Automate for desktop. What we did, we went to the make.power automate and then clicked here to install. And once it's installed, we tried to install the machine automate. So in the backend, the machine automate runtime also is installed. And after installing, we tried to get the premium licenses trial and then try to connect it the virtual machine. So I think for preparation of the RPA in a day is done. And thank you for watching, and I would like you to please subscribe and do press the bell icon. Thank you very much.